So 5.
Hello. It is 8 o'clock, bang on. It's Monday, and it is time for the ZoomDown quarterfinals. And on this fabulous episode, we have double numbers champion Elliott Mellor.
Hello.
And he's playing the second Cappleman in the draw. It's our Cap. It's Ruth Cappleman.
Hey.
And if that wasn't enough, we have another cracker for you. We have Graeme Cole. Versus a surprise from this series, it's Steven Grady.
Hiya.
And we have George doing the legs, and we have Fiona doing one of her final streams. So, welcome to ZoomDown. Hope you're all very well. Very much looking forward to these, Fiona.
Yeah, I am. Yeah, they should be great games.
So yeah, Mouse was wanting to work this one, but you had to work this one because you'll be needed in the next game. So, looking forward to having no pressure on you tonight. Then,
yeah. See
how these ones do. See who you might face in the final. Huh? You might see who it's going to be.
After I beat T-Cap, yeah.
Of course, yeah, exactly. Yeah, you got to rub it in as well. That's it. So George, you looking forward to these?
Yeah, should be a good one. And I might as well give you Steven's stat of the day while you've come to me.
Yes.
Players in a ZoomDown finals game average 104.4 points and Christ maxes, 11.03 maxes per game, compared with 95 points and 8.83 maxes in the prelims.
Wow, that's a high bar, isn't it? That's a very high bar. So, but anyway, we will come to the first of our finalists tonight. Elliott Mellor, welcome back to ZoomDown.
Yeah, it's nice to be back. Well, hello.
How are you doing? You got your Pepsi with you tonight?
No, I've decided to change things up.
You're not changing the Coke?
Yeah, I've gone over to the dark side for the night.
Oh my word, that is controversial.
Power play. Yeah, we've switched it up.
I hope we get a few quid for that now. They're richer, aren't they, than the Pepsi? So yeah, they've got a few more marketing dollars to spread around. So you're playing a Cappleman tonight. Never easy playing a Cappleman, is it? There's pedigree in that.
Yeah. Does seem to be.
Have you played Ruth before?
I don't think so. I can't recall playing Ruth Cappleman.
No. This is going to be a one-off, I suspect.
I've played Tom enough times on Arcturus.
Anyway, we will come to your opponent, Ruth Cappleman. Welcome back to ZoomDown.
Hey.
So you scraped in. You was a squeaky bum there for a little while, waiting to see how many points people had and stuff like that. But you find you got here. So and your reward is Mr. Mellor.
Yes, indeed. Yeah, my aim is to do better than Jason Newman on Eurovision.
I'm sure you will.
Right. Okay. Yeah. So you're going to give us a song as well. That's good. Looking forward to that. Well, anyway, hope you both have a great game tonight, and we'll come to the other game. So, Graeme Cole, welcome back to ZoomDown.
Thank you very much, Paul.
How are you keeping?
I'm all right. Thank you.
You're matching your curtains tonight. You're all in purple. I like this.
Yeah, it's something to do with these curtains. These curtains are dark blue, but apparently when the sun is shining directly through them, they look purple, and now everything else in the room looks purple as well. The shirt looks purple.
Is the shirt purple?
The shirt is not purple. I mean, I could like rejoice.
I see. You're right. It's grey.
But then I got the sun in my eye, and in fact, and someone's barbecue outside as well. I don't think you can see that because the sun's.
So it's great. It's a dark grey kind of almost, but it looks purple. Yeah, you're right. Very good.
Yeah,
so.
Whatever IKEA curtains do to the light, that's what they're doing.
And you've got a purple, because you've got a purple desk now as well. Everything's gone purple. So you're going to hit a purple patch tonight. So, you haven't played Steven before because you've never met Steven before, but
no, I haven't. No.
Did you see any of his preview games? He was very impressive. Now he was.
I think so. I haven't watched all the games, but I'm trying to remember now. I tried to remember if Steven's one of the games.
He was on a good while ago.
I probably watched them. I didn't watch all the games though.
It might have been during your clock fiddling part when you were away building that.
Oh, maybe.
Timer thing. You took a bit of a hiatus then, didn't you?
Maybe, yeah.
Cool. So, George, what are you saying? Someone's getting an echo from?
Yeah, there's a bit of an echo on Ruth's end.
On Ruth's end, okay. Right, well, we'll try and clear that up. Maybe just headphones or something, Ruth, if you don't mind. We'll come to Graeme's opponent tonight, Steven Grady. Welcome back to ZoomDown.
Thank you. It's good to be back. How are you?
Yeah, I'm very, very good. So, are you looking forward to this now tonight?
I'm looking forward to it, yeah. I'm surprised to be here, but I'm just going to enjoy it and see what happens. So.
Got your game head on you tonight? That's it?
Uh-huh.
Good. So we're expecting big swings tonight. George, how are the chat doing?
Yeah, chat good. Leslie's thanking us for giving up some of our bank holiday to do this.
Yeah.
Very welcome.
Yeah, didn't even realise it was a bank holiday, but anyway, it's a UK one, is it? Yeah.
Yeah, and you always have one start of May and one right at the end of May.
That's right. Okay, no, we just have the start of May and the start of June. So, all right, yeah. I don't know when. Ours is next Monday then. Do you get the start of June as well?
No, we don't get one until August now.
Okay, right.
It's end of August now, and then
just
Christmas.
a second, I'll see if I can get headphones.
Sure, no problem. Yeah, no worries. We've plenty of time. I'm just going to open the window because it's gone very balmy this weekend. So I hope everyone enjoyed their hot weekend. Anyone at the beach?
No.
I was at the tip
You were at the tip. Okay.
three times.
Went to the tip on a bank holiday weekend. Are you insane?
Well, we had our reasons.
George, what age are you? 45 or something? That's a 45-year-old thing to do. Not a young man. But yes, no, I know there were reasons behind
Exactly,
that.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I got a new bed out of it, so a new
cool.
bed frame.
From the tip, I hope.
Origin the bottom.
No. That's it,
I spent about 3 hours of today painting my granddad's fence. So
Did you?
yeah.
Good man. You'll be in the good books for that now, Ellie. That's what young chaps are for, as they say, when you're that age, I suppose. Yeah. So, Ruth, we have you back. Cool. Well, I suppose we should crack on if everyone's ready.
Though apparently nothing that will work in fixing it is what my husband informs me. The microphone on the headphones doesn't work, and that's the issue anyway. I don't think.
Oh, well, just
Is there maybe go into your Zoom settings? If you go into audio settings, just to make sure that there's no.
Yeah.
There's an echo cancellation button. If you just scroll down a little bit under audio.
Can't see an echo cancellation.
See where it says under music and professional audio. If you go into audio and then scroll down, you should get an option for echo cancellation.
No, that's not one on there. Just showing meeting option to enable original sound.
Oh, you're in general then. So on the left, go into the audio.
No, I'm in audio.
Yeah, I haven't got that either, Paul.
Neither do
I don't have it either.
Have you not?
I think that's just you've got that.
Okay.
Oh, it's under
And
advanced. If you
does
click
it give you
advanced.
Yeah, maybe. it can be on-
Audio advanced.
Oh.
Echo
then
cancellation.
Echo
aggressive.
cancellation.
Just try that.
So or aggressive. I like that.
Try
Okay.
all.
I've got the echo cancellation set to aggressive now. So
Okay.
Is that any better?
um,
Can anyone tell if that's any better,
Oh,
George?
no, it's a bit okay. It's fine. It's not a massive issue, I don't think.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Cool. Right. Okay. Well, if everyone is ready, then we will crack on. So, ZoomDown quarterfinals. I love it when it gets to this stage. So,
Well, best of luck,
Elliot.
guys.
Good luck, Ruth.
Cappleman, best luck to you, Elliot. It's our number one seed. It is your player one, so it is your choice.
3 vowels, 3 consonants, please.
Okay. Do. And they are A, I, and O. L, D, and R.
And another consonant.
F,
And a vowel.
is U.
And a final vowel.
Okay, and the final A, and that's ZoomDown. Elliot?
7.
Okay, Ruth?
6.
Which is?
Radial.
Radial, yes. Elliot, you're 7.
Foulard? Foulard?
Foulard. You one on me, George?
Yeah, I'll start with radial. It's a good spot from Ruth. It was what I had for 6.
Me too.
But there is a single 7 in there, and it is indeed pronounced foulard.
Foulard.
A thin, soft material of silk or silk and cotton, typically having a printed pattern.
Foulard. Very good. Of unknown origin.
Neck or handkerchief.
Wow. Very good, Elliot. Very good indeed. Foulard. You ever heard that word before, Ruth?
Nope.
No, same here. That's 2 of us at least. I'm assuming you too, George?
Oh, exactly. Yeah, I was on radial.
I was on load full, so it's a good job I wasn't playing.
I was thinking radio full.
Also, there's only one L. Oh, did you say road full? As in
No, I said load full. Yes, there's one L, so that might be why it's not. I'm not in.
Don't be such a foolard. Come on, Fiona.
I don't like your system
what it means. Right, well done, Elliot. Very good. 7 points to you. And Ruth, time to get your own back. It's your selection then.
CV7, please.
CV7, cool. P, E, and Q. AS. E. And D.
And a vowel, please.
Is an I.
And a final consonant, please.
Okay, and a final C. And that's ZoomDown. Okay, Ruth.
Just another 6.
Okay, Elliot.
7.
Okay, you're 6, Ruth.
Space.
Spaced, yes. Elliot, you're 7.
Escaped.
Escaped. Hiding in there. Escape, George.
Yeah, nothing wrong with either of those, and nothing to add from me here.
Okay.
Escape was the only 7 in there.
Okey-doke. All right. Plenty of time, Ruth, not to worry. Elliot, it is going to be your numbers.
6 small, please.
6 small. Okay, they are 4, 3, and 1. 7, 8, and another 1. New target. 8, 8, 5, and that's ZoomDown. Five, Elliot.
888, very scruffily written down.
Okay, Ruth.
888, not written down at all.
Okay, we'll go with you then.
Okay, so 7 times 4 times 3.
84.
Oh, sorry, I've gone wrong, I think. Yeah, I can't remember what I was doing now.
All right. Okay.
I had to add on 1 at some point.
All right. So Elliot, we'll go with you then. 888.
3 add 1 is 4.
That's 4, yeah.
Multiply by 4, multiply by 7 gives 112. Subtract 1.
1, 1, 1.
And multiply by 8.
Times by the 8 for 888. George?
Again, really nothing for me. That was the only way to get 888, and it was the closest you could get.
Very good, Elliot. Well played indeed. Well done. A good 7 points. Those 2 1s didn't make it easy, did it?
No, not at all. For those in the chat, out of curiosity, there is one way to get 889, which I think is the way that Steven did. And then from there on, all you can also do is an 880 and an 892.
Okay, well done, Elliot. Well done.
There's something that wasn't them. It's there's a mistake along there somewhere.
Okay, well done. Well done, Elliot. Well done indeed.
Yeah, apologies for the overlay in that round. I managed to clear it without meaning to. But...
21. Okay, Ruth, it's going to be your letters.
CV7, please.
Okay. S-U-T. E-R. A. And D.
And a vowel, please.
I.
And a final consonant, please.
And final P. 30 seconds. Ruth.
8.
Okay, Elliot.
8.
Yours, please, Ruth.
Traipsed.
Traipsed, very nice. Elliot.
Upraised.
That was mine. Nothing wrong with those, George?
No, nothing wrong with those at all. A few other 8s in there. Disputer, pastured, which was my spot, and stupider.
Pastured. I wondered about pastured. Looks very nice letters. That there could be a sneaky 9 in there. Couldn't. But well done. Anyone who got an 8? And Ruth, you're off the mark. Nice. So 29 to 8. Round 5. Mr. Mellor.
3 vowels, 3 consonants, please.
A, E, and E. T, K, and F.
Another consonant.
Is a J.
Another consonant.
S.
And another vowel.
And a final O. Elliot, how'd you get on?
6.
6, Ruth.
5.
Okay, what's your 5?
Feast.
Feast, yes. Elliot.
Fakest.
Again, that was mine, George. Yeah. Fakest.
Yeah, nothing wrong with either of those 2 spots.
Yeah. Okay. It's a word you wouldn't have been that confident playing it now, I have to say. Sounds a bit weird, the fakest. Suppose the fakest smile or something, you know. That's something.
Well, if you think faker sounds a bit weird, you can swap the F out for a J and have Jakest, the most Jake.
Well, that does sound weird.
And Jake means something all right or satisfactory.
So if someone called their child Jake,
You're okay.
They gave up, didn't they? That'll do. It's fine. Couldn't think of anything better.
In there as well for third and final 6.
All right, koftas. What are koftas?
I used to make them at work. Hang on. I should be able to tell you from the off what they are. A kofta in Middle Eastern and Indian cooking, a savoury ball made with mincemeat, paneer, or vegetables.
Pounded meat. Interesting. Sounds nice. Okay.
Yeah, it does.
That's really nice. So 6 is there. Yeah.
Unfortunately, Joke Fest isn't in for 8.
Okay, so we're into the round 6 numbers. Ruth.
I'm going to stick with 1 large and try and get to double figures.
Okay. All right. So your smalls are 3, 9, and 7. 4, 6, and your large one is a 100. And your target is big again. 9, 9, 7. And that's zoomed down. Okay, Ruth, 997.
997.
Cool. Elliot.
Yeah, 997.
All right, go for it, Ruth.
100 plus 4 plus 7.
111.
Times 9.
999.
6 over 3 is 2. Take it away.
3 is 2 and take off. Yeah. Elliot.
9 times 4 plus 6 is 42.
It is 42, yeah.
Add the 100.
142.
Multiply by 7 for 994.
994.
And add the 3.
93, very nice. Style points for that one, we like that. Nice, easy 10 points there. That was good. So, scores. The new marker makes my writing look a little bit different. 45 to 8. And we'll take a short break. So, George, any crack with the chat?
Other than jokes about Joke Fest and etc., and there's not much tonight.
All right, so I suppose we should talk about the final. I suppose we have the wonderful Paul Zenon, courtesy of Leslie Ann Jevons, or Jevons, I should say. I keep calling her Jevons, it's Jevons, yeah. And she's going to be joining us for the final. That should be good, George. I'm looking forward to that.
When you said final, I thought you were going to talk about the countdown final. I thought, you don't want spoilers for that, do you? What are you on about, Paul? Oh, our final.
I don't know who's in the countdown final. So when do they start, by the way? When do those finals?
I will double check the wiki for the dates.
But it's towards the end of the month, yeah.
Oh, it's not till the end of June.
The first quarter final is the 17th, and the grand final is the 25th.
Oh, we're out of sync, Fiona. Normally we've sort of synced up, haven't we? Really, with the sort of the end of the. They usually sort of worked out for some reason. Don't know why they didn't. Suppose we took that break. I suppose didn't we? We did the Goat Down tournament and all that. So, but yes, George, our own final. Very much looking forward to it. He should be great crack. Hopefully, we get a few tricks from him and stuff like that. I'm sure he's used to doing a bit of magic over Zoom now as well. I'm sure that's all he's been used to, the same as the rest of us for so long now. But so Leslie won't be bringing any treats. I suppose we're still in a virtual world, George. She can't provide any treats for the final, but it was great of her to do at that time. You and Tom were on the telly, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's a great thing. Well, she might bring some up to Blackpool. You never know if you say your pleases and thank yous.
You were a big fan, so there you go. We should get George on your marketing campaign, Leslie. There we go. ZoomDown recommended. But yeah, no, I'm very, very much looking forward to it. I like the way it gives a little bit extra motivation for our quarterfinalists as well to sort of to get there. It's good What do you think, Stevie? Does it give you any extra motivation?
We'll see. I mean, I think even if I did beat Graeme tonight, I think it's Elliott or Ruth in the semis that knows. So I'll just sit back and chill and watch it. It'll be good.
Well, anyone who's got here has done very well, and you guys are our best players from the series, so you've all done very well. And it's been a great series. I think it's been great. We got to know a lot more people this time, George. Do you not think?
Oh, of course.
A lot of newbies and things.
Yeah, after the Christmas special and the Facebook group blowing up, and that's coming to here, and yeah, it's just been really great ever since then.
It's expanded the community, hasn't it? I mean, look at the numbers for Blackpool. That's just crazy, you know.
Yeah. Well, there are a couple of places left. If anyone watching is like, oh, I fancy that.
Go on, just book it. Go on, do it. Elliot, you're going?
Yeah, I will be. I'll be there.
Who here is not going? Ruth?
I'm not going.
Are you not going, Graeme? I thought you were down.
Blackpool. No, it's quite a way. Although I will also what I've heard of Blackpool, it is one of the best run events.
Yeah, it's a party town, isn't it? I suppose Blackpool. People go there to have a good time, don't they? Really? So that's the way I was.
I'm not there.
It's grim up there. It's too far north, is it? Too far up north. But yeah, no, it's one of those places, I suppose, isn't it? By the coast.
What I've heard, it's a great event.
Yeah, it reminds me. I was like, we sort of always tended to come through it. We never really went there as a destination, but we would always sort of get the boat going to France, and we'd go from like Larne to Stranraer or something like that, and then drive all the way through England. And sort of we kind of go, yeah, let's just stop off at Blackpool, either on the way there or on the way back. So been there a few times. It's a good place now. One of those places that sort of never changes. It's always had its sort of B&Bs, and you know, there's that flavour about it, isn't there? You know.
Well, for better or worse.
For better or worse, yeah. The net curtains and all that, George. Yeah, I'm sure they've still got the net curtains up. But yeah, no, I'm very much looking forward to it. Hopefully, should have both my jabs by then. But we should crack on. Yeah, we're 25 past, so round 7 is back with Mr. Mellor. Your letters, please.
3 and 3, please.
3 and 3. I should say you paid, did you, Elliot? It made me look bad. I'm still unpaid.
Yep.
I was happy that you were still unpaid. I was like, that's Elliot's unpaid. I can remain unpaid. Okay, so your 3 vowels, U, O, and I. And your consonants, R, N, and E.
Another consonant.
C.
And a vowel.
E.
And the final vowel.
And the final A. Elliot.
9.
9. Ruth.
I'll go with 9 as well then.
Okay. Elliot, yours, please.
Autocrine.
Okay. Ruth.
Auctioneer.
Auctioneer. I was thinking that. George, can you be? It's an auctioneer usually, but can you be an auctioneer?
Yeah, an auctioneer is in. I've just checked, but sadly with no auctioneer.
Oh, very unlucky.
Unlucky. Very unlucky.
It was the 9 for Elliot said 9.
Yeah.
Got to play in that circumstance.
I would have been playing the same as you there, Ruth. So very good, Elliot.
Risked a re-caution or something like that, maybe.
Or re-auction. I was thinking maybe if you can't be an auctioneer, can you re-auction something?
Fiona's coin's getting auctioned tomorrow, isn't it, Fiona?
Well, it was, and now they're saying the 2nd of June, I think. So I don't know.
It's a re-auction
very soon.
It's a re-auction.
Yeah, should be interesting.
Also, Crine, George, or
Yes.
autocrine, whatever it is. What does that mean?
Autocrine. Let's move on to that.
Not on my
From
radar.
biochemistry, it means denoting or relating to cell-shaped substance that has an effect on the cell by which it is secreted.
Okay, from the Greek to separate. Autocrine. Very good, Elliot. Very good indeed. Top of the class. One I should know. They're quite nice letters, though. You sort of think you should know all the sort of most of the 9s with the nice letters, but no. Escaped me that one.
Go on the list of ones I'll hopefully now always get.
Yeah, me too, Ruth. You write that one down. You're like, I'm not gonna never forget that one again. Never miss that one. So round 8 is your letters.
CV7, please.
CV7. M-E. M and O. I picked up the wrong pen. S, O, and C.
A vowel, please.
Another E.
And a final consonant, please.
Final G. 30 seconds. Ruth.
I'm stuck on 5.
Okay, Elliot.
Inca 7.
Okay, you're 5, Ruth.
Mouse.
Mouse. Okay, and yours, Elliot.
Mogos.
Mogos.
Moegoes.
George.
Start with Ruth. What was your 5, Ruth?
Mouse.
Are you calling mouse?
Oh, there's 2 O's, not. Yeah, okay, fine.
There's a moose loose about this house. There's no mouse.
Yeah, I must have been down one of the O's to you.
Well, no worries. And I'll just double check the pronunciation on it. I had it. I cannot remember which around the bleeming U's are. Yeah, that's the way around they are. A mugu. Even though the OEs are both OEs, it's pronounced mugu. A mugu is in urban or especially township use in South Africa. A country bumpkin, a gullible person, a fool, etc.
You get one of these for that, Elliot. That's a fabulous word. Muggos or muggos. Mugoos. Mr. Mugoos.
Yeah.
You had a nice 6, George.
Good question. A nice 6.
Smooge. What does smooge mean?
The chap talking about hugging, and then smooge.
Is it an onomatopoeic word?
Well, it's the combination. Oh,
scroll a bit left there. You're scrolled a little to your right on that page.
You've got 2 overlays.
Or you have 2 overlays.
Oh, I've got 2 overlays up because that overlays up. That's why. That's better. So there's a few different meanings to smooth. I thought it was to do with kissing and that, and as a mass noun, it is affectionate flattery. But as a verb, it means to behave in an ingratiating
to suck up to someone then.
Lie around is smooching to mum.
Yes. Okay.
You can also be a
smoocher with a D as well. Very good. That's a good name.
With the D, yeah, you can stick the D in smooch for smooch.
Muggles. The masterclass, Ruth, isn't it? We're all getting a lesson here, I think. So.
A nice one from Steven in the chat. Blackpool's a great event. It's some co-gem.
It's what? Sorry.
It looks better written, does that one? Some co-gem.
Oh, that was a scramble from the last one, right? Oh, right, okay.
Yes, that's the last one. But
get you now, Steve. Get you now. Cool. Round 9. Mr. Mellor, your numbers again, please.
Let's have 2 large.
2 large. Okay.
Going through the repertoire.
Your 4 smalls are 10 and 5. 1 and 7. And you 2 large ones, 25 and 100. And you target, hardly worth your effort, 202. Yay! Here we go, an easy one. Okay, so Elliot, 202.
Yeah, 202.
Okay, and Ruth?
Yep, 202.
Okay, go for it, Elliot.
10 add 1.
Here's 11.
Times 7.
77.
And add the 100 and the 25.
Around the 100 and the 25, very nice. 202, very good. Ruth?
100 plus 1.
100 plus 1. Yeah.
7 minus 5 for 2.
And 7 minus 5 is 2. And minus 1. 202, yeah. I did the same as Elliot's, but I did 5 times 25.
I don't think we needed the music there. I think everyone had solved it during the wahey.
Hey, during the woohoo. Yeah, we go. Should have just said, yeah, Elliot. So, 10 points. Well done.
Remember one on the when I was on the show that it took Colin about 3 takes to tell us to start, and it was such an easy numbers battle. We both finished before the part started.
How did it take him so long to tell you to start? How did that happen?
I can't remember. It might not even be 3 attempts, but he just stumbled over his words a couple of times. So by the time that the clock actually started, yeah, we both finished.
Such an amateur. No, he's a pro. Colin's a pro. Total pro. Right, Susie, I'm going to talk about this. Right. Oh, what's Paul looking at? Right. Round 10 is Ruth. Your letters again, please.
CB7, please.
CB7.
Decap shed some light on the Colin thing as well.
Go on.
He said he was making quips about how easy it was and kept changing his mind of what to say.
What's he like, George? That's what you say to that, isn't it? What is he like?
Right, so CV7.
CV7. Can't believe it's Colin. GAT. That's what they said when Anne Robinson was announced. I can't believe it's not Colin. All right. IH. O. And D.
A vowel, please.
Is an E.
And a final consonant, please.
And a final N. And that's ZoomDown. Okay, so Ruth.
Just a 7.
Okay, Elliot.
7.
Yours, please, Ruth.
Heading.
Heading, yeah. Elliot.
Godesha.
Godisha. Good old Godisha. Good old Godisha, George.
Yep, 2 good 7s in there. And plethora thereof with the ing and some strong letters in there.
Doesn't stem with much, does it, even in the singular?
No. No, Adonite, Anthoid, Gadisha and Heading, Heating, Knighted, Noghead, Oathing, Tangoed and Thong.
What does knighted mean without the K?
Knighted. Oh, good question. Not that I
The first thing I saw
did look up.
I realised you needed a K.
Yeah.
Yeah. I looked up anthoid, which means to be flower-like.
Flower-like, okay.
To be overtaken by night or by darkness, or just to be as dark and as black as night.
Oh, it's late 16th century. It's very floral then.
Yeah.
Okay. Probably Will I Am. Or William Shakespeare, I should say. So, 7s.
Nobody will understand that.
No, that was a private conversation earlier. Sorry, that was
Exactly.
just for the benefit of the team there. 8735, Fiona, is that right?
That's what I've got, yep.
And for Leslie in the chat, a noghead just means a fool of a stupid person.
You noghead. Cool. Round 11 is Elliot.
3 and 3, please.
3 and 3. RRT.
Oh, it's the wrong way around. I do apologise.
Oh, sorry.
Should be vowels first. Because Elliot's weird. He wants his vowels first.
He does. He eats his vegetables before he eats his chips. R, and T.
Another consonant.
B.
A vowel.
Another O.
And another vowel.
And final, I. Elliot.
7.
Okay, and Ruth.
I got this from 8 then.
Okay, Elliot, you're 7.
Orbiter.
Orbiter, and Ruth.
Rebooter.
I was thinking that myself, George. Rebooter.
So was I. We'll start with Orbiter, which is a good 7 from Elliot. A spacecraft designed to go into orbit, especially one that doesn't land afterwards, as in the opposite of a lander. And I will look up Rebooter. I was thinking it myself, and unfortunately it's not in Ruth.
Sounds like someone in, like you would describe in first level support that always tells you to reboot. Like, yeah, he's a rebooter. That's what he's going to tell you, just to reboot.
Can you not have roboteer?
As a very nice anagram of Rebooter, yes, you can, Fiona.
Fiona, you get one of those.
Very nice.
Hey.
Very nice.
Teacup will be shaking in his boots right now. Like, see the word Fiona's coming out with. Wow.
Excellent spot, Fiona.
An expert in robotics, or one who designs or constructs robots.
Robots here. So Rebooter is robot here, Ruth. I'm going to remember that one as well.
I also had a made-up minimal, but I decided not to try that one.
All right. Okay.
Yeah.
So
the only 8 in that selection.
Yeah. Well done, Fiona. Well done indeed. So 7 to Elliot. 94. Max game gone, Elliot. Sorry about that. Fiona nicked your max there, so she did. So, round 12. Ruth, final letters for you.
CV7, please.
Okay. NEH. UV. O. And P.
And a vowel.
Another U.
And a final consonant, please.
One final S. Stop giving these rounds of applause. Ruth.
Let's try 7.
Okay, and Elliot?
6.
Your 6, please.
Phones.
Phones, yes. Now you're 7, Ruth.
Unhouse.
Unhouse. Ooh, good shout.
I'll start with phones. I don't need to say that phones is in the dictionary.
Oh, we all had that, yeah. I had phones too.
And with regards to unhouse, it's very unlucky, Ruth. Unhoused is in. One can be unhoused, but sadly you can't unhouse.
You have to take these risks against Mr. Mellor, I guess, don't you? You have to.
No.
Unlucky, yeah. So phones, George, what else could they have had?
There's an anagram of phones with phaons, which is a heraldry term. A phaon is a charge in the form of a broad barbed arrow or arrowhead.
Stop, right? You can, as soon as you say heraldry, you can stop, right? If you say heraldry, you can just
heraldry,
stop
chemicals,
there.
minerals, and a final 6 there with Venus. Not to be confused with the planet, it just means relating to a vein or veins.
Venus. Yeah, heraldry. Heraldry is the most stupid thing ever, isn't it? Oh well, okay, so 6 there for Elliot. Takes you to the 100. And it's final letters for you, Elliot.
3 and 3.
And the vowels are coming out first this time. They are E, A, and I. T, Y, and L.
Another consonant.
S.
Another consonant.
N.
And another consonant.
Final B. Elliot.
7.
Okay, Ruth.
I'm going to stick with a 7.
Okay, yours please, Elliot.
Entails.
Entails, yeah, Ruth.
Saintly.
And saintly. What were you going to risk?
Beastly.
Beastly. I think I've had that refused before. You can have beastly, isn't that right, George? But not beastly.
I'll double check.
From memory.
Beastly, yeah, beastly is in, and beastly is what I would have also risked for an 8 if I was pushed in that one. And no beastly.
I did risk an 8. What was it? Can't even remember it now. Enablist. Yeah, but not in. Is it, you can be an enabler, is it? But not an enablist.
I'm pretty sure enabler is in nowadays. I think I've got some sort of enabler, pencil-y, something along those lines. Yeah, enabler is in.
Okay, but there was an 8.
There was an 8 in there with absently. Kira tried absently.
Perfect. I love those. I love great, good example sentences like that. That's good. So well done, anyone who got it. You had a nice one, nice salient.
Yeah, salient, saltine.
Very
good. Quite a few 7s in there.
What was your 7 again, Ruth?
Saintly.
Saintly, yeah, sorry, I was just trying to remember. So 107 to 42. Because I had asked you, you're invalid, that's why I was thinking, do I give Ruth points? I couldn't remember yet, sorry. So, round 14 is your numbers. How are you going to play it?
We have no large, 1 large, 2 large, so 3 large.
3 large, all right. Maverick?
Just for fun anyway.
Here we go. Your smalls are 8, 2, and 9. 25, 75, and 50. And you target 3, 5, 8. Ruth, 358.
Yep, 358.
Elliot?
Yeah, 358.
Go for it, Ruth.
50 times 9.
450.
Minus 75 and 25.
350.
The 8.
And plus the 8. Yeah, very good. Elliot?
9 times 25 minus 50 is 175.
175, yes.
Multiply by 2.
350.
And then you've got your 8.
Got the 8. It's funny how you do these. Funny how you approach certain sums. I did 9 times 45 minus 2. Or 8 times 45 minus 2. 45 being 9 times 50 plus 75 over 25.
Oh yeah, nice.
With 5. Just funny. I wasn't even looking for a fancy way. It's just you just choose the way you start off, don't you? And you see if it works, and then if it doesn't work, you go back. Cool. So 10 points each. I'll have to say my numbers brain has been a bit stagnant today now. It must be the heat. Do you not find that, Elliot? I suppose you don't. You're cool as a cucumber all the time. Do you find the heat? Does the heat affect you?
What, playing the game?
Yeah, does it affect your brain? Like if it's too hot?
I haven't noticed any shift. No.
Right.
Mind you, we're not really used to the heat here, so.
I must play you on cold days then, right? That'll do. I'll try and play you on a cold day. Because the heat the heat was really affecting my numbers today. I was like, getting my letters, and then it came to the numbers, and it'd be like, I just balls it up every time. So we have the matter of a conundrum.
We do indeed.
And get it on the board. So where are we?
Less for the benefit of our players, because they've all been here before, but for the benefit of anyone new, Paul's writing the conundrum on the screen, and when his screen comes back on, if either of our players think they've got it, they'll just shout buzz, and then Paul will come to them for their answer.
Yeah. So, I'm ready. Fiona, you ready?
Yep.
Good. So, very best of luck to you guys. Reveal today's ZoomDown conundrum. Sorry, wrong one. And that.
Buzz.
Elliot.
Episcopal.
There we go. There's no fooling this fella. He's even switched brands and he still gets it. Look at this. Fortunately, Coca-Cola had no valid 9s, but Pepsi Cola does. Episcopal, George. Very good.
Episcopal. Of a bishop or bishop's episcopal power, or of a church governed by or having bishops.
An ecumenical, look at him with the Coke there now. An ecumenical matter, Elliot, I would say. That's what that is, isn't it? Yeah. Pepsi Cola. But that was fast, George, wasn't it? That was probably, we'd seen that he'd got it once on Apto, I think, but I think tonight was even quicker.
Yeah, I think chat beat him though, because I actually accidentally put the overlay up before you revealed.
Well, that's why they beat him, yeah, because you give them a head start.
Yeah, they're getting it in -1, -2. Good in there, aren't they?
Yeah, if that was a 100-meter sprint, you get disqualified for that. You do, for jumping the gun. So very well done, Elliot. Very well done indeed. Very impressive indeed. He's a hard man to play at the best of the time, Ruth. Sorry about that.
I 50 is probably about as well as I could have reasonably expected it.
You did, yeah. I think it's always a pleasure playing Elliot. You sort of, I always start off with great sort of naive hope. I think this is the one I get him. This is the one time I'm gonna get him today. He's gonna have an off day and I'm gonna beat him. And then 3 rounds in, you go, no, maybe tomorrow then. It's not gonna happen today. But have you enjoyed it?
Yeah, I have. Yeah.
Well, we've enjoyed having you on. It's been great, and it's nice to have the Cappleman family extending, and and in the ZoomDown family as well. So that's it's been good. It's been nice to have you on the show, and I think everyone's definitely looking forward to seeing you. So we have to get you for a Mr. and Mrs. because we have a lot of couples now. You see, don't we, George? Mr. and Mrs. could finally happen because we have a few contenders now, really. It didn't
come ahead of everyone we've got.
Tom is not as horrendous a prospect.
Well, you see, the way we would do the mystery misses is, you basically decide at the start who gets which rounds. So one person gets even rounds, one person gets odd rounds. You'd have to decide who do you want on the conundrums, who do you want on the numbers, which could be an interesting sort of strategy. I think you could sort of get some mismatches in certain rounds, but then you could get very close ones as well. So that could be an interesting one. There's a lot of Capplemans in the contention, George, for that.
2 families of Cappleman.
Families of Cappleman.
Mills, of course.
Yeah.
Dave and Susie, trying to think of
There's the Spinks as well that we had on earlier in this series as well. Yeah, there's quite a few. Taz and Jason. So yeah, that was that was one of the specials that we had always wanted to do, but at the time it was just quite hard to get people, I think, and we just didn't quite have the numbers. So no, I definitely think we could do during the summer. We'll do a Mr. and Mrs. Ruth. So we'll definitely get you back on for that, because we love seeing Capplemans on our screen, don't we? So George, how did the chat react to that?
Yeah, chat took that really well. I'm just trying to find if there's anything
big score,
good crap going on.
127, big score. Yeah. So, Graeme and Steven, what did you make of that?
Elliott's impressive, isn't he?
Yes, you only finding that out now?
Well, I did get autocrine, to be fair.
Did you? Good man.
I got autocrine now, so.
Good man. You're a better man than me now. That's I'll get that the next time. I'll just curation plus E. Then I must remember that one. Yeah.
Reaction plus U for me.
Reaction plus U. Right. Okay. So Graeme.
Yeah, I got the conundrum straight away. I'm pleased to say, because I think I recognised it. It's been like
I think I've seen that scramble somewhere.
Someone used it before. Okay.
Yeah, but I don't remember when, but it was either I saw it or I've seen it on the wiki or something. But I think they have used that scramble.
Maybe on a co-event. Maybe it's a very co-event sort of scramble, that isn't it? Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, that's all. I think it was a countdown episode, but I don't remember. I'm sure people in the chat have now looked it up.
Would they be allowed to use that on Countdown? Pepsi Cola as a scramble?
Well, I think they have.
They indeed. Let's have a look at That's spelled Episcopal.
It's just Pepsi Cola. Write that in.
Did use it, but back in 1992.
1992. Graeme, you've got some memory.
I think I must have seen it on the wiki then.
Still got some memory if it's 1992.
I apologize for I just went to top my water up, but it came out a bit cloudy.
Ooh. Only the top half has come out cloudy.
Yeah, it seems to be fading a bit going up to the top, but I don't trust that. I don't know.
Only drink the bottom half. Sorted.
Yeah, get a straw. Get a straw. That's what you want to do. Or stick to Pepsi. There you go. So, anyway, we will get the board cleared. So, well done, Elliott.
Cheers.
You'll be looking to see who you're going to play in the semi now.
Oh, fuck it.
Which will be next Monday. So, Graeme.
I'm going to head and watch next door.
You're going to go.
Oh, okay.
You're going to leave the call? All right. Well, thanks very much, Ruth.
Thanks.
Good to see you as always.
Yeah. Thanks. Bye.
Yeah, lovely meeting you, Ruth.
Yeah, nice to play you. Bye.
See you.
Steven. So, Steven, is Latchford supporting you, or is he slagging you? It's usually slagging you, but is he supporting you tonight, I wonder?
He sent me a good luck message earlier, so I think he's
supporting. Did he mean it, or did he sort of just say, no, just kidding or something?
Tongue in cheek, probably.
He's a good lad.
Right. The water's cleared now.
Your water's cleared now. That's good. We can get on with the game. Cool. So we're 9 o'clock. Nice and bang on schedule. So, Graeme, it's going to be you.
Best of luck, Graeme.
Number 4. Best of luck to the pair of yous, and take it away, Graeme.
3 consonants and 3 vowels, please.
Okay. S, V, and N. O, E, A?
A consonant?
Is it T?
A consonant?
Is it B?
And a vowel, please.
And a final E. And that's ZoomDown. Graeme.
7.
7. Stevie?
7.
Yours, please, Graeme.
Novates.
Novates, yes. And Stephen? There we go. The second attempt. Yeah, you got a bit of slagging for that now. That's it. You'll find that camera now first time the next time. There we go.
Stephen's in there for 6.
Stephen's in there for 6, yeah, but you wouldn't have been playing it now, wouldn't you, with a 7?
No.
Novates for me too, George.
Yeah, novate to replace with a new contract. And there was another one I spotted in there with bone set, which is nothing to do with, well, it kind of is to do with setting a bone. It got 2 different meanings. The British meaning is the common comfrey plant, and the ground-up root of which was formerly used as a plaster to set broken bones. But also, it's the North American plant of the daisy family.
Ah, okay. That's interesting about using that they used that to set bones then, right? Kind of like it was like a plaster
Well,
plant.
that bone is called, that plant is called a bone set, but there's a different plant which is called a bone set. The comfrey is from the borage family, and then there's one of the daisy family.
Interesting.
I'm just going to leave the call, by the way.
All right, cool.
Okay, Elliot.
Pleasure as always, Elliot.
Yeah,
Thanks,
cheers.
Elliot.
Take it easy.
No
Back to
problem.
you. Cheers,
See
man.
you. Cheers.
Cool. So, good 7s. Mr. Grady, your letters, please.
2 vowels and 4 consonants, please.
Okay. O-E. And then C-S. P. And D.
Okay, can I have a consonant and a vowel?
Y. And E.
And a final consonant, please.
And a final T. 30 seconds. Stephen.
Just a 6.
Okay, Graeme.
7.
Your 6, please, Stephen.
Speedy.
Speedy, yeah. Graeme.
Cestode. C-E-S-T-O-D-E.
Cestode. Cestode, George.
I'll start with speedy, which is a good 6, and cestode is an even better 7, a parasitic flatworm of the caste Cetoda, also a tapeworm.
A tapeworm. Very good. Cestode. We like that one. Very good, Graeme.
Well, we do, but we don't.
Yeah, it's a good word, cestode. That's new for me. So, but there was a longer. What could they have
There
had?
was a longer. There was ecotypes for an 8.
Ecotypes. Oh, not an easy spot in that selection, is it that? Oh, so well done anyone who got that in the chat.
Philip Aston.
Philip, well done, Philip.
And I think just Philip, very nice.
Well done, Philip. Chat beater, well done. Well done, Graeme here. That's a very good word. 14. And it's round 3 numbers, Graeme.
6 more, please.
6 more, all right. They are 4, 7, and 1. 9, 3, and another 3. And you target 1, 9, 7. Graeme, 197.
197.
Okay, Steven.
197.
Okay, your way, please, Graeme.
9 times 7 times 3.
Times 3 is 189.
And add the 4, the 3, and the 1.
4, 3, and 1. 197. Very good. Steven.
7 4s are 28. Minus 3 for 25.
25, yeah.
9 minus 1's 8.
Is 8, yeah.
8 times those together and then take the other 3.
200, and you do have 3 left for 197. Good solves, lads. Very well played.
Always nice and neat when someone solves a 6 small as if it's a 1 large.
I did it like a 6 small. I did 3 plus 3 plus 9 for 18 times 11 for 198 minus the 1.
Yeah, nice.
So, plus plenty of ways to do that. That was good. Well done. Nice 10 points. Mm-mm-mm. 24 to 17. And it's round 4. Stevie.
2 vowels, 4 consonants, please.
Okay. E, A, and N. And then Q, M, and T.
Consonant.
Another T.
Vowel.
Is an O.
And a final consonant.
Okay, and a final. Final R. Steven.
7.
Okay, and Graeme.
7.
Yours, please, Steven.
Torment.
Torment, yes.
The same. Torment.
Torment, George, yes.
Yeah, a third
Over that.
torment from me. And there were just 7s in there: Marot, Montera, and Tormenta.
Was I making up a word if it had been a final I? Is it tomatine? Can you have tomatine?
Yeah, tomatine. It's a chemical present in tomatoes.
Absolutely, that's right. You have something to do with tomatoes, right? Okay.
Yeah, tomatine. Yeah, I don't need to go through that. It's a mass chemistry complex thingy. But yeah,
it's in tomatoes.
tomatoes.
Yeah, you were close enough. We'll take your definition then. All right, good 7s, guys. 31 to 24. Round 5. Stephen, your letters, please.
Graeme letters, I think.
Sorry, Graeme. It's Graeme letters. Sorry. You were sitting in the wrong order there. That's the problem. You see, it was Fiona's what she was talking about earlier. When you change, it sort of changes order.
3 vowels and 3 consonants, please.
Yeah. Okay.
In the wrong order.
A, E, U. C, X, Sorry about that.
Consonant
Is an R.
another consonant
Is L.
and another consonant, please.
Not great. This selection. It's the final J. Graeme.
I'll stick with 5.
Okay, Steven.
Yeah, I'll do the same.
Okay, yours, please, Graeme.
Creek.
Creek, yes. And Steven.
Clark, like Clerks, Clerk.
Okay. Yeah. Clark Kent. Surprisingly, I couldn't see any more than a 5, George. I was thinking Lucker and Lacquer and all this, but you had a nice.
I'm down, but I didn't know.
Well, I had a jacker for 6, as in like a card jacker, not as in anything else. But there were a couple of 7s, well done, those in the chat, who got corker and recork. And cork, as a noun, is a waterproof filler and sealant used in building work and repairs, and a corker is somebody who corks.
Yeah, I've done it. I've done it. It's when you've got like that gap in your skirting board where it's sort of like it may bend away from the wall, and you'd fill that with cork.
Oh, no, I'm not done yet here, Paul. We mentioned example sentences earlier, and I think I found the best one yet on corker. We don't care about the expert turning that 2-bedroom shanty into a beautiful mansion. We want to see that arrogant corker shooting a roofing nail into his foot and falling into a tree mulching machine.
Overheard building conversation. So, Stephen Colker was from a long line of Colkers then, was he? Must be. It's funny when you get names like that. You know, isn't he a Spurs player, Stephen Colker? Is that right?
He was a Premier League player. I don't know who he played for. I think he was a QPR at some point.
Yeah.
Might have been the Spurs.
It's funny. You wonder, was he from a long line of Colkers? Well done. Anyone who got the 7s? 5s here. 36, 29. Round 6. Mr. Grady, your first go with the numbers.
I'll stick to what I always go for the now. 1 large, please.
1 large, okay.
Yeah.
3, 4, and 6. 8, another 8, and 75. And the target, 9, 6, 9. Steven, 969?
No, 966.
Okay, Graeme?
969.
969, take it away.
8 over 8 is 1.
Yeah.
4 times 3 is 12. Add them together is 13.
Yeah.
Times 75 is 975.
975.
And take away 6.
And you have your 6. Very good. Well played.
Yeah, well done.
There was another way to get that 13. The 8 and 8 plus 8 plus 8 minus 3, same as your way, George.
Yeah, that's what I did.
8 plus 8 minus 3 for the... But not immediately obvious, so well done, Graeme. That's good. Well done indeed. No other fancy ways in there, George, were there? 3 times 3. Can you get 3?
I'll have a look at the chat.
No, you probably can't get 323. because of all the even numbers.
Well, of course, Elliott's done one.
What's he done?
Done 19 by 51.
Oh, taken off 24 from 75.
Yeah.
So 75 minus 6 times 4 times the 19. Very nice, Elliott. Well done. Yeah, 969 is one of those things you should think it usually is 19 times 51 when you've got a 50 and stuff like that. But well done. Well done, Graeme. That's 10 points, 46-29. And we'll take a little break. Elliott not content with winning his own game. He's having to show us fancy ways for the numbers as well. But that's just the type of him, George. He can't help himself. He's just good. He sees them. Our double numbers champion. He's not too shabby at the old numbers now.
No, not at all.
So, any crack with the chat?
Not much crack with the chat, but there is a bit of crack on Facebook.
What do you mean?
Jason Larson has put a post into the Countdowns group asking if people think ZoomDown should be adapted for TV.
Adapted for TV? How would we adapt it?
Make a TV show out of this game. That'll never catch on.
That'll never catch on.
Where did you ever hear of such a thing?
Well, I actually did think we should be on like E4 or something. We should have replaced their celebrity one.
Oh, good God.
Yeah, but that was awful, wasn't it? That was terrible. That was really poor idea. That it was just the worst thing about that was the flat scoring, wasn't it?
The best thing about that weekend was my food poisoning.
Oh wait, what? Tell me. You went to see those?
Yes.
And were they really bad? Was the filming bad, or what was it? Was it just not?
Well, I mean, people went and then left after one episode.
Oh, did they?
Yeah, because they thought, oh, this is going to be really good, and then, oh, it's really not.
And why was it not? Why was it really not? Was it because of the scoring?
Because of it's mainly partly, yeah, that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
The contestants they got on, I think.
They weren't good enough, you think?
Yeah, exactly. Too many of them just weren't good enough or sort of didn't want to be there.
I think that's why they introduced that sort of flat scoring to make it sort of like so no one was embarrassed. But like, I mean, that's when you see celebrities. If I put on Celebrity Tournament, I'd want to see real play. I'd want to see who is the best. And if one of them happened to embarrass the other, then that's just.
I don't think not being good enough or not is really the problem. As George said, if someone felt like they didn't want to be there, that's the problem. I mean, look at Catsdown. They have some players on there who barely score any points, but Catsdown is really popular. It's because it's not about the points on Catsdown.
I always thought we were a bit of a mix of the two. You see, Graeme, I thought we kind of, the sort of social and maybe a little bit, we're very relaxed here, and there's time for a few laughs and a few dirty words and things like that, and but at the same time we're still playing competitive Countdown, and I think that's what was missing from both the Celebrity Countdown and Catsdown. Catsdown very unformatted. Like the intro takes 20 minutes. Every time I watch it, I'm left disappointed. I'm very disappointed every time I watch it.
I think Catsdown has become its own show now, more than just these
it's
people doing Countdown
with a bit of Countdown.
With a little
it's
bit
become
of
its own thing, I think.
Yeah, and I think most of our comedy comes from the sort of like the words that we get and stuff. So I think if they had a few more structured rounds of Countdown, the comedy might flow a little better. That was always my complaint with it.
Yeah, well, I think the fans enjoy it, and I know I did see somebody who, having watched Catsdown for ages, discovered Countdown and found it incredibly dull, and it's like,
oh look, they've made a non-comedy version of this.
Yeah, exactly. It was like, what's this straight version of Catsdown? It's like, well, what's the point? So.
I don't know how you discover Catsdown before Countdown, but yeah. It's hard, but I think it's the same as this. What you really want is close matches. If you're going to get two celebrities on, you want good, tight games. You want it to be that they both do try their hardest, and if they lose, they lose. If they win, they win. But
maybe why they went for raw scoring. So make it more likely the Conundrum was crucial. I mean, really, the reason they don't have that in the real game is that if it's raw scoring, if you have a word disallowed, that basically gives your opponent an almost unassailable lead. So people will play really conservatively. Maybe it made things work slightly better with the celebrity version. I don't know.
Just thought it was a sort of bit of a sort of trade-off that they didn't really need to do. It's to sort of maybe to save face of some of the celebrities. I thought maybe that was more the reason.
I don't think I'll be doing another one, so I don't think
no one gets a hammer.
No.
But I just always thought that if you were to put on a celebrity game, it's that needle. You need that needle between players who kind of want to beat each other. That's, I think that's what makes for any competitive watch, whether it's tiddlywinks, darts.
On Celebrity Countdown, that would when Taskmaster. I saw an interview with Alex Horn on a video a while ago, and he said that the reason they choose comedians for Taskmaster is not only is it makes it funny, but also comedians, it turns out, are really competitive.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I don't know if it comes from showing off to an audience or whatever. Comedians are really competitive, and that makes the game good as well. So Celebrity Countdown with comedians, but not Countdown.
Well, they love that. They love that round of applause. They probably love that round of applause, don't they? That's the sort of they're getting that immediate feedback. You tell a good joke, you got a laugh. You tell a bad joke, you don't get as much of a laugh. It's kind of that hurts a little bit more, I suppose. But yeah, Jason, you were right. They should. They should. I'm free and available and cheap.
Well, speaking of Alex Horn, he'd sort of be the perfect contestant for a Celebrity Countdown.
He would be, and
he's got that comedy element, and he's been on the show before, so he knows what he's doing. He knows how to play the game,
and would take it seriously, and would play to his best. Yeah. So, but it's finding someone who he could play, who would also take it as seriously. That is the problem, isn't it? You need someone that's willing to put their sort of reputation on the line. I mean, you always think of the sort of the TV's clever folk like Stephen Fry or Sandy Toksvig or Dara O'Brien, or those kind of people. You think, Brian Cox. But I'd love to see them stake their reputation, see how good they are at something like that.
It could work. Celebrity Mastermind, Celebrity University Challenge, they all work.
Yeah, but don't have a safety net. Don't have flat scoring. Have it where you can. Yeah, you can either win or you're going to lose. And it's a real competition.
There are some suggestions in the chat. There's a Celebrity Naked Attraction Countdown, and there's also the Masked Countdowner.
The Masked Countdowner. Okay, right. Yeah. Okay. So what's the mask? They wear a big silly. They wear that.
It's like that show, The Masked Singer, where
I watched it once now and turned over.
I've never seen it. I don't know. There's people in big costumes and they're singing, and some of them are famous people. I don't know.
And I'm like, I probably don't know them anyway. So why am I watching this? I don't even. They'll take it off and I go, who's he? I don't know. So. But anyway, we have a real competition here, so let's get back to that. Someone's mentioned me in comments. All right. So what are we? 17 points in it. Graeme, round 7. Your letters, please.
3 consonants, 3 vowels, please.
Okay. Okay, your consonants are W, R, and P. Your vowels, A, O, and I.
Consonant, please.
Is it D?
Another consonant, please.
S.
And another consonant, please.
And the final G. Graeme.
6.
Okay, Steven.
Probably a made up 6.
Okay, yours, please, Graeme.
Radios.
Radios, yeah, Stevie.
I went for aroids.
Aroids.
Yeah.
AROIDS.
Yeah. Kicking myself on his radios.
George.
Give me a moment to do. Just to Google it. Yeah, radios, of course, that's in. And aroids is a very good answer.
Very good. Well done.
The aroid.
We'll give you that. We'll give you that for luck. There we go. That was
it. I'll take it.
For intuition, that was good. For intuition, that was very good. If you like, Google was going, did you mean radios? No, I didn't. No. What are they, George?
It's the aroid lily.
All right. Did you know that, Stevie? Was that in your subconscious or was it a total stab?
It must have been like, do you know when actors suggest words to you? It must have just been in my mind somewhere, and it's
right.
So
good. That's good. Good subconscious play there. We like that. But there was more, George. There was a 7.
There was more. There was a 7 in there with rapidos.
Rapido.
And in the plural sense, rapidos are fast intercity trains in Italy and Spain.
And in music, there are things played at a rapid tempo.
Yeah.
Rapido, Antoine Ducon. We had that conversation before, didn't we? Rapido.
Yeah, I think it's come up before on the show, yeah.
Okay, I would have been going vowel for diaspora. Diaspora.
I was trying for poniards.
Diaspora, paradise, paradise.
Yeah.
Few anagrams with that.
Okay, well, so 6s. 52 to 35. Round 8, Mr. Grady.
2 vowels, 4 consonants, please.
Okay. E, I, and G. S, Z, and N.
Vowel.
Another I.
Consonant.
Another S.
And a vowel.
And the final O. Standard. Many times have I done that tonight. Steven.
I'll try a really dodgy 8 not written down.
Okay, Graeme.
7.
You're 7.
Seizing.
Okay, you're 8, Steven.
I'm kicking myself. It was a 7. It was a last minute spot. I had ionizes, but I had season as well. So yeah, I'll do that one.
Oh, unlucky. I thought you were going to say something else there, George.
So did I, and I didn't see. Yeah, a few in the chat have gone for the risk.
I'd have been risking it. I have to say, I'd have been risking it. Mm-hmm.
And you can actually stick the S on the end of seizing for seizings.
For seizings.
Really doesn't sound right. But
don't know why. It just it's one of those plural sort of things that you sort of I would have been risking it. Don't know why.
A seizing is a nautical archaic term, the best terms, and it's a length of cord or rope used for fastening or tying. And the example sentence they give is they prepared a great many seizings to tie the men with.
Didn't know that, but it's just one of those words. I sort of knew it was a word. Don't know why. Seizings. Just, maybe I've played it. I'm not sure. So well done, George. And Graeme, you take the points with that. 7 points. Unlucky, Steve.
That's what happens when it's last second. You're like, oh,
it could have been seizings. We were both expecting you to say seizings there. So 59. Yeah, Fiona, that's right, isn't it? 59, 35.
Yeah.
Round 9. Graeme, your numbers.
One large, please.
1 large, okay. 3, 2, and 3. 5, 1, and 75 this time. And you target. I learned to drive in one. 205. Graeme.
Yeah, 205.
205, Stephen?
Yeah, 205.
Your way, please, Graeme.
75 times 3 is 225. 3 plus 1 is 4.
Yeah.
4 5s are 20, and take it away.
20, take it off. Very nice. And you went the same way, Stevie, do you? Cool. I took off 7 for 68 times 3 for 204, and added the 1, but quite a few ways to get there, George.
Indeed there were.
Cool. All right. 10 points each. 69 to 45.
Unlike Stephen, who essentially did a times 2.5 for
how
his.
did you do that? Go on.
He did 82 and times 5 over 2.
Well, handy way of getting the 41. Yeah, like it was harder to get the 41 there, wasn't it? So a nice fudge from Stephen. Well done. Round 10. Stephen, your letters.
2 vowels, 4 consonants, please.
I, A, and F. R, T, and R.
A vowel.
O.
Consonant.
N.
And a vowel, please.
And the final E. 30 seconds. Stephen.
Yeah, I'll try an 8.
Okay, Graeme.
8.
Yours, please, Stephen.
Rationer.
Okay, Graeme.
Anterior.
Anterior. Can you be a rationer, George?
Unfortunately not.
Oh, unlucky.
Sorry, Stephen.
Unlucky. So anterior is the scramble to remember from that one, I suppose, isn't it? Yes.
Now you'll learn with the game.
Yeah.
I was with you, George. Frontier.
Yeah, Frontier, the final Frontier, and one final 8 in there with ferritin, which is an iron-containing substance obtained from liver tissue.
Final Frontier. That reminds me. So Robbo had a memory came up there with him with Patrick Stewart. I was like, how did Robbo get to meet Patrick Stewart?
Huddersfield Town. Patrick Stewart's probably their most famous fan.
Right. He didn't. There was no connection given in the Facebook post. I was just like, wow. Just thought that's Robbo. You know, he knows a lot of celebs, doesn't he? Really? So.
I thought you were going to say like he turned up to co-Huddersfield or something.
And a final vowel. Jeez.
No, we had Jason Larson who won co-Huddersfield. That's enough celebrities for co-Huddersfield.
Join me in my ready room number 1. Yes. Yeah, big Patrick Stewart fan. Who isn't he? He's a dude, isn't he? He's such a dude. Thought he was quite... Did anyone see the most recent series that he did? Just called Picard. Did anyone watch that?
I don't think so.
Wasn't great, to be honest. No. He sort of lost... You know, he had that sort of great gravitas in his voice, that sort of bass, you know, and he seems to have sort of lost that a little bit. Sort of, you know, he sounds like a sort of an old man now, really, so it's a little bit disappointing. But... don't know if there'll be another series of that. So, what was that? Graeme takes it with an 8. $77, and it's round 11. Graeme.
3 consonants, 3 vowels, please.
Okay. VDN. I. O. And E.
Consonant?
M.
Consonant, please.
Is R.
And a vowel, please.
And the final U.
7.
7, Stephen.
7.
Yours, please, Graeme.
Unmoved.
Unmoved. Okay.
Wait a minute.
That's it. You're getting it there now. That's it. Unmoved. Unmoved, George. Nothing wrong with that.
Well, unmoved. Bunch more sevens in there. I'll read from the bottom up as well. Unmoved, we've had an unmired, neuroid, mourned, minored, drumming, and Doreen.
Doreen mourned was mine. Okay. Well done. Anyone who got one of those? The 7s here. 84 to 52. Round 12, Stephen. Final letters.
2 vowels, 4 consonants, please.
A-U-N. L. M. And T.
A vowel.
Is an O.
Consonant.
Is a B.
And a final vowel, please.
And the final A. Stephen.
I'll try an 8.
Okay, Graeme.
7.
Your 7, please.
Boatman.
Boatman, nothing wrong with that. Yeah, and your 8, Stephen.
Ambulant.
Ambulant. Well, George, that was mine as well. So, can you be ambulant?
Well, you can be a boatman, definitely. That was my spot for 7. And it's a brilliant spot for 8, Stevie. One indeed can be ambulant.
Well done, indeed. Well done, walking.
Yeah.
Ambulare, to walk from the my lab.
Yeah, so a patient would be able to walk or not bedbound.
Well done, ambulant. I think we were all wanting an E there, weren't they, for a nice, easy mountable or something?
That's why I played vowel.
Aye, and then that A came out. You were like, no, not an A, no. But very well done to get an 8 from that. That's a great one. So well done.
At least one of my risks has paid off.
Many in the chat get that, George?
I'll have a gander. Stephen got it, and I think he might be the only
2 Stevens
one.
and me. That's good. Woohoo! Go with the Stevens. Yeah. If only I would have Stephen was my middle name. So well done indeed. It catches you up a bit, and it's round 13, Graeme. 24 in it. Final letters.
3 consonants, 3 vowels, please.
Okay. D, T, and S. A, U, and E.
Consonant.
Another T.
Another consonant.
L.
And a vowel, please.
And a final E. That's 4 times now, done it. My God, that's a record, Fiona. Graeme.
7, I think.
Okay, Stephen.
7.
Yours, please, Graeme.
Slatted.
Slatted. Okay. Yeah, Stephen.
Saluted.
Saluted was mine. Yeah. Nothing wrong with those, George?
Yep, saluted, definitely, and slatted, meaning something that has slats, like a slatted bench.
Slatted bench, but there was more.
There was more. Well done to quite a few in the chat who got the...
Go on, Graeme knows it now.
Go on, Graeme.
Is it ladettes?
It's ladettes.
Ladettes.
That reminds me of the 90s with the word and all that. That was lots of ladettes. Yeah, the lads.
Young women who behave in boisterous, assertive, and crude manners and engage in heavy drinking sessions. It's basically Tracy Mills. I wonder what
that did for the feminist movement, really. It was women acting like men, really, wasn't it? Yeah, so. Yeah, well, ladettes, well done. Anyone who got that? 7s here. 91 to 67. And Graeme, that gets you over the line, so very well done.
Yeah, well done, Graeme.
Yes.
Well done indeed. So, 2 rounds left. Stephen, numbers. How are you going to leave us?
We've had everything else tonight, so 4 large.
4 large, go on. George will be happy with that. Your 2 smalls are 4 and 5. And you know your 4 large, they are 100, 50, 75, and 25. And your target, 2, 8, 3. Stephen, 283.
283.
Right, Graeme?
283.
Right, go for it, Stephen.
75 times 5 is 375. Minus 100 for 275.
Yeah.
And then 50 over 25 is 2, and times 4
is 8.
The 8, and then add it on.
Very good, very nice. Okay, Graeme?
100 minus 5 is 95.
Yeah.
Then times 75 minus 50 all divided by 25.
Okay, you've done fancy. Right. Okay, sorry. Times 75 minus 50.
Yeah.
Over
all divided by 25.
Is
283.
Is 283. Very good. So it's 285 minus the 2. Right, okay, because I did the 75 over 25 for the 3, but took off the 4, and then ended up subtracting the 5. So, very good, very nice. 4 large method there to leave us with. Very good. You'll be happy with those ones, George? You like your 4 larges?
Indeed, yep. I didn't see that one myself, but that's because I was too busy arguing with people in the chat.
Okay, well, do you care to fill us in what you were arguing about?
Well, partially just what I said about Tracy.
What are you like? Okay, well done. 10 points. 101 to 77. And a small matter of a conundrum. So, let me turn off and get it written on the board. Okay. Okay, so if you're both ready, the very best of luck as we reveal today's ZoomDown Conundrum.
Buzz.
Graeme.
Croissant.
Croissants indeed. Croissants indeed. Something Scots have for their breakfast every morning in the rain.
Very good. Well done, Graeme.
Croissant. Very good. Well played, Graeme. Commiserations, Stephen. He was good tonight, wasn't he? He was in good form.
He was. I mean, it was always going to be a tough game, and I came in thinking, as long as I don't kick myself. And there was one round, the numbers round, with 1 large. That's the one I'm kicking myself. But apart from that,
Apart from that, you're happy. But that's good. That's good. Not too many mistakes, you see. But you're, like I said, you've come on leaps and bounds since you first joined us with ZoomDown. You joined after us, and your game has really improved. So you beat me at a game of Hyper the other day. So you're a good player now. I'm telling you. So you've definitely come on. Have you enjoyed yourself?
I've really enjoyed it. And I have to say a big thanks to you and Fiona and George, Bradley, Mouse, everybody that runs this, because it's been absolutely brilliant. And thank you for letting me be a part of it.
Oh, thanks a million. Thanks. It's good, and that's what I've enjoyed most about this series is the new people, because the new people come in and it's like they see the community and they're like, wow, I didn't even know this existed, and that's why we do it. It's to grow the community, and it's good seeing people like yourself get through to the quarterfinals, and it sort of validates our model, I think, as well. Graham series champion was always going to be a big ask tonight. You'd have had to play it extremely well, and maybe Graeme to sort of slip up a little bit, but it was
no, he's a great player, and to be honest, I'm quite glad I don't have to face Elliott now, so good luck with that.
Yeah, that's Graeme, that's on you now.
Yes, I've got to get some practice in there.
So yeah, you will, that's it, you have to get the practice in. So great games tonight, George, very much enjoyed those.
Indeed, as did the chat.
I did the chat, indeed. So, are you friends with them now? Or are you still fighting?
It's always fighting, isn't it, with that lot?
So yeah, really, really good games tonight. Like thanks to all our players. It's been absolutely brilliant. Thanks to Ruth earlier, and to Elliott, and to Steven and Graeme. And we will see Elliott versus Graeme as our first quarter-final next Monday. Then, Graeme. So you've 7 days to get ready for Elliott.
Yeah.
It's not enough. It's never enough.
I just keep thinking, well, no one's unbeatable.
Even Elliott has the very odd off day. It's very, very, very odd, but that's it. So, but you have to. I think if you don't think you can win, it's harder to win, isn't it? Really. So you always have to entertain. And even when I play Elliott, I do entertain the fact that I can win. You have to give yourself that hope.
Yeah.
But it's it's a cracking matches. Really enjoyed those tonight. How did the chat enjoy them, George?
God's sake, Tracy. Yeah, chat seemed to enjoy them. The one-man Stevie fan club that is Adam Latchford. Unlucky Stevie, I'm still proud of you.
Oh, there you go. Nice heartfelt message from Adam. And we'll get you Series 84 boys on next series, because I don't even know how you have all done. So we'll see. I've been avoiding all spoilers. We've got that to look forward to. We've got Steven. Steven, have you applied?
Funnily enough, my audition was a year ago tomorrow.
Oh, right. So you did your audition. That's right. Yeah, it's been a while.
Right, audition. And obviously a year ago I heard I was getting on, and obviously Shireen posted in the group the other day that people from Scotland watch their inboxes, so she must have heard something.
Okay.
So hopefully I'm going to hear soon. I've got 7 weeks off in the summer, so it'd be ideal if I can get down to film in the summer.
And ZoomDown quarterfinalist can't hurt, really, can it? It's like that's got to help your application. You
got that title now, exactly. So
yeah. So Damien, if you're listening, if you're watching, get this man on. He's a good player. So yeah, we'll leave it there, Fiona. Really enjoyed those tonight. So we will leave it there, and we'll see you all on Thursday for the quarterfinal 2. That is with Fiona herself. So that will be, who's the first game up in that? That is Zubair versus Johnny Canuck.
Yeah, and then Fiona against Thomas Cappleman.
Against Thomas Cappleman. So the other Cappleman, in the other half of the draw. So Fiona, you ready for that?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Yeah.
Good. You'll have a bit of practice to do as well. I don't know how you prepare for TCAP. He's good. He's strong in all departments, isn't he? Really, that fella.
Given when I beat Chris unexpectedly, I'd eaten Easter egg that day. That is exactly how I'm going to prepare.
That's what you're going to do. You're like a Premiership footballer, like hopping onto the grass now, aren't you? Then, all right. Right, well, we'll leave it there and say thanks everyone for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. Give us a like if you've enjoyed what you've seen, because it does matter. It does help our algorithm. And we will see you all on Thursday for more ZoomDown. So, till then,
Good night.
Take it easy. Good night, guys.